that's not the...
What? What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. We're going to be reacting to Dray Green, or Dray Michele, and Jalen Green. The relationship between them. Let's get right into it.
The relationship between Jalen Green and Dray Michele is unique at best. There is a 17-year-old age gap, where Dray Michele herself has a son the same age as Jalen Green. And people have been talking about this weird relationship all over the internet.
Yeah. I know, I wanted to ask you too. I mean, there's been a lot of negativity surrounding your relationship. I mean, I wanted to know, like, what do you have to say to a lot of people that have anything negative to say about you guys' relationship?
We try to stay off the internet and not really listen to that kind of stuff.
We also don't care.
You also don't care. Okay, so for you, you don't care. Okay.
And the majority of people believe that Dray Michele is using Jalen Green. For those who don't know, Dray Michele is like an actor or a social media influencer who right before Jalen Green was tied to NFL quarterback Tyrod Taylor. And then there was a big mess about that. You see, she refused to move out of Tyrod Taylor's home, in which she said she had the right to be there because they had a verbal agreement, but the courts thought otherwise. And what made it worse was while she was living in the home of Tyrod Taylor, she was also doing this in the house. But that's not the
What? No way.
only part. You see, Dray Michele has a history or a character flaw of being promiscuous.
Thoughts on the rumored relationship between Dray Michele and Jalen Green. Joe Budden called her a predator. For me personally, I don't know a whole lot about her. I mean, I know she dated Orlando Scandrick. I think they have a child together. But that's about what I know about her. Damn, Gil, why you up there got a stone? Damn. Man, Gil. Gil, this man sat up here stone face. I'm up here talking, so you know a lot about him.
And no, I'm not hating on Dray Michele. She actually has a theory about how to delete your honus.
You have an iconic phrase. I feel like you could delete your honus. Have you ever explained so what does that mean?
Yeah. I still stand on that.
Yeah.
I still confirm that because you may have been a hoe back in your day. You may have slept around a bit, but if you find that one, you're
So what makes it deleted?
Jalen Green, he picked her, the HOE. She clearly didn't prove that she was transforming. He may say, yeah, she can change. She clearly doesn't want to change on this one, especially when it comes to an NBA player.
You just don't have to do it anymore.
As you can see, Gilbert Arenas has went into more graphic details about Dray Michele and her quote-unquote lip service that she gave him in the back of a car one night. But hey, we all know Dray Michele was tied to Diddy and has pretty much been out there allegedly passing around those cheeks. So it was very interesting to see that she would take the opportunity to get with somebody who was 18 years younger than her. And not only that, the fact that the guy would accept a relationship with the woman that is almost older than his mom. And of course, people thought that
She's the age of his mom. Oh no.
it looks like a good couple.
If you click this data right here, I'll teach you a little known trick for finding low price stocks on the verge of moving higher.
But she gave an interview to the Shade Room, and this was the disturbing thing that I heard.
More kids, or are you done?
Oh yeah, I want more kids.
Like how many?
Like one, I think.
So the person you're dating, you see a future with them?
I think the question you were asking me is if I wanted more kids, and I feel
Oh my God. She doesn't see a future with anyone.
like I want more kids, and I feel like at this point in my life, right?
Yeah.
The relationship is amazing to have, right? But that's not what I'm basing having a kid on, because I'm very non-traditional. I feel like you can co-parent without being in a relationship. Maybe just two people say, hey, you want a kid? I want a kid. Let's just have a kid, and like, let's just
Really?
see.
So you would
I'm very like free spirit. I'm very open.
Stop the cap.
You see, in her honest opinion, she didn't really have a lot of faith in Jalen Green, because the Shade Room asking her about the guy that she's
Jalen Green, you should have watched that clip.
with right now. And do you feel that you can have a relationship with this person? She thought about it and she said, listen, it's not really necessary for me to stay with this person. Like, I don't mind coming around and passing my cheeks around to have a baby, and then we'll kind of just like leave after that. And the thing is that probably while she's saying it, the guy Jalen Green doesn't believe that really she's talking about him. And this is the mistake that many guys make, because hey, she's with me right now. She's doing what I need to do right now. I don't feel like we're going to break up because whatever she did in her past doesn't equate to me right now. Well, then, you know, the people did their research. They went over to Dray Michele's page, and then they went and they typed in Jalen. Now, Jalen Green, his Instagram is just Jalen, right? With the check mark. He has 2.4 million followers. Now, if you go to Dray Michele's page, she has 9.4 million followers. And as you're typing in his name on the Instagram list, want to know what you'll find?
So the word is, there's trouble in paradise. There's trouble in Disneyland.
Okay, 23-year-old. He's 23. 40-year-old Drea and her 23-year-old baby. Jalen Green. Each other. Dang. She's 40 and he's 23. And she's still a HOE at that age? Just watching that clip, because I saw that clip before. And I know who she was dating. She said she doesn't want a relationship. She wants kids. Okay. Moving on.
I didn't say it, y'all. They said it. Courtesy of Uncut. They said, ooh, trouble in
She was straightforward after that. She was like, you want a kid? I want a kid. Okay, let's make a kid.
Disneyland. 40-year-old Drea and her 23-year-old baby daddy, Jalen Green, follow each other. As you know, they have like a 20-year age gap. And he's her son age. And basically, they decided to unfollow each other. So they're saying there's trouble with them. Relationship, what's going on with that? He does have other baby moms. And everybody was like, why is she messing with somebody that's her son age? That's weird. She's too old for that. And she was like, I'm going to stick beside him. And, you know, they've been together ever since, even though through all the scrutiny. But it turns out like they unfollowed each other. So something happened.
That's right. She's not following him at all. And then she posted this interesting story just 18 hours ago. Life's too short to be mysterious. Be wildly obsessed with the things and people you love.
He was wildly obsessed and loved you. Like, what? You're not in love with anyone. How about you talk for yourself?
Another post
Like, no.
after that, 16 hours ago, was one of her young kids in the swimming pool. So we do know that what she does love is her children. Want to know what she doesn't love? The kids' fathers, right? She doesn't love you guys. She loves her kids. And guys, women who are like this and they have this perspective, want to know what you have to believe? You're not going to change them. It's not going to happen, all right? And that's fine. You're not going to change them. They have a view of the world. It's not going to matter how much you do, how many booty clapping sessions you give them, whatever, right? It's not going to work. And she knew it wasn't going to work. She knew it wasn't going to work with a guy like Jalen Green. A
Fell on his teeth.
guy who has so many opportunities. He's not going to probably be faithful with a guy with a lot of opportunities. His career is starting to...
Oh, yeah, I saw those pictures before. I saw him on TikTok. But now, it's all this and she wants to cut things off him. She wants to break it with him, stuff like that. Dang.
Do very well. He's gonna get more opportunities dating and money like that. I mean, she's only there for a short time and she probably understood that. And she wanted another kid and then, hey, get some child support for the baby she has. And maybe it might work out, but she knew that it wouldn't work out. And all of that is fine too. But guys, you gotta always understand, hey, this is kind of how some of these ladies are. And when you know that, you should stay away from them, period. And this is what you should also know. You should also know that you're no different, guy, than anybody else she's had in her life. You may think you're different. You might be funny. She might be saying you're different. But the reality is you're the same. Let me tell you this story. Story time music. One day I was dating a chick that lived in another country in Europe. I used to be crazy about this chick, right? And she used to give me some of those sounds, those booty clapping sounds, all right? Like the best I ever had in my life till this day. She's like top 5. No, she's like number 1. She fell off, but she was good. Okay. Now she told me one day that her ex-boyfriend, the girlfriend of his, found that they had made a booty clap session tape and posted it on a website. Okay. Now somehow I went and I was like, I typed in what her other name was and I couldn't find it. And then one day I indeed found it. Anyone know what I found out? I found out that particular lady sounded exactly like she sounded with me. I mean, the same mannerisms, the same cadences, the same exact everything. The same thing that she talks about when she's with me in the sessions, she was saying the same thing to him. The same groans and all of that, right? There's nothing that was different. And that was the first time that I've actually heard it in my life where a woman that I thought I was doing a lot with in the bedroom was sounding the exact same, meaning that she does the same sound effects with everyone, okay? Everyone gets the same effects. Doesn't matter if you meet her tomorrow or if you marry her. It's the same for all. Want to know what that meant for me? I was not perfect, okay? It is what it is. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Yoshi Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Scared the bell. We're out.
All right, y'all. That's it for today's video. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was crazy, man. Really crazy. Anyway, wait. So he wanted it, but the thing is, he wanted future child support. Did she put him on child support? I don't see that mentioned. I don't see anything about child support mentioned. He better be happy that there's no child support mentioned. He wanted a future with her. He wanted a future. And she didn't. If he didn't want a future, to be like, okay, boom, boom, y'all out of here. Things like that, but dang. He wanted a future and she didn't. Well, Travis Hunter 2.0, I guess. It's whatever, but Travis Hunter, it was a girl around his age. This one, it's like a 17 to 20 year age gap difference. Anyways, y'all follow my Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter.